Welcome to Luvitex Engineering, where innovation sparks progress and manufacturing shapes tomorrow.
All right, let's just dive right into it. You know that feeling, right? You're frantically searching for a crucial physical document on a completely chaotic desk. Or maybe you're wasting 20 minutes clicking through a labyrinth of digital folders, past the 47 browser tabs you probably have open right now, just to find that one specific file you need for your next meeting. It is universally frustrating, and honestly, it completely drains our time and energy. Well, today, I am absolutely thrilled to introduce this explainer on the 5S methodology. This is an incredibly powerful, systematic approach to organizing your workspace that literally eliminates that wasted search time, whether you're out on a factory floor or just staring at a laptop screen. It really brings to mind that classic Benjamin Franklin quote, "A place for everything and everything in its place." This perfectly captures the ideal state of operational excellence we're aiming for today. We aren't just talking about tidying up here, we're talking about creating an environment where efficiency and clarity are built into the very fabric of how you work. So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the overall 5S framework. Then we'll methodically break down each step. Sort, straighten, scrub, standardize, and sustain. And finally, we'll wrap up by connecting it all to Kaizen, or continuous improvement.
Starting off with Section 1, the 5S framework, a foundation for excellence. Let's establish exactly where this powerful methodology comes from.
So what actually is 5S? The term was brought to global prominence by Hiroyuki Hirano in his 1995 book. It derives from 5 Japanese words, seiri, seitan, seiso, seiketsu, and shitsuke. But what's truly fascinating here is that 5S isn't just for factory floors. It's a highly versatile foundation. The source material emphasizes that this sequence of steps improves workplace organization literally anywhere, from a tiny production station or a personal computer, all the way to massive warehouses or shared digital spaces. It reduces search time, optimizes space, and even boosts safety and motivation.
The absolute most crucial point is understanding how these pieces fit together. Here's your mental map of the 5 sequential steps in English: sort, straighten, scrub, standardize, and sustain. Think of this as a very strict sequence. You can't effectively straighten a workspace if you haven't sorted it first, and you definitely can't standardize if you haven't scrubbed. Each step is an absolute prerequisite for the next, building a compounding layer of efficiency. Moving to Section 2, sort. Eliminate the unnecessary. Let's dive right into this first essential step. When you're in the sorting phase, a simple visual tool like the 5S red tag is going to be your best friend. Your main goal is to free the workplace of all unnecessary items. You look inside shelves, under machines, in the back of filing cabinets. If you find an item but you aren't sure if it's needed, or maybe you just lack the authority to throw it away yourself, you slap a red tag on it. It acts as an immediate visual signal that an item is quarantined or flagged for removal. It brilliantly highlights storage-related issues and accelerates decision-making without stalling your actual sorting process. And hey, this sorting concept adapts perfectly to any environment. In a physical space, you quarantine obsolete items and completely clear out what isn't required. But on your computer, you don't just go deleting things randomly. Instead, you move everything into a dedicated sorting folder and then purposefully select and organize only the required items. It is the exact same discipline, just applied to your digital data. Next up is Section 3, straighten, organize for access. Now that we've eliminated the junk, we have to organize what's left.
Straightening means creating a highly logical, almost mathematical visual system. Storage shouldn't just be based on where things happen to fit, it must be based strictly on frequency of use. Think about it. If you use something once a year, it gets low priority and goes off to centralized storage. If you use it monthly, it stays in a department warehouse. But if you use it weekly, daily, or hourly, that has high priority and must be kept directly in your immediate workplace. This completely eliminates all that time spent walking or searching for high-use tools.
All right, Section 4, scrub, clean to inspect. And I want to be super clear here. This is far more than just a routine spring cleaning exercise. Utilizing visual, standard operating procedures and dedicated physical cleaning kits actually transforms scrub from an annoying chore into a rigorous inspection. The real purpose is to thoroughly clean the workplace to restore equipment to its original operating condition. Because here's the secret. As you clean and eliminate dirt, you make hidden problems completely visible. If a machine is leaking oil, or if a computer is cluttered with temporary files and running sluggishly, the act of scrubbing makes that deviation obvious so you can fix it right away.
Which brings us to Section 5, Standardize and Sustain. This is the critical climax of the framework. Standardize ensures the sustainability of everything we just did. Take your organization, for example. By using specific cutouts, color codes, and labels, you've defined the exact location for every single item. If a hole puncher or a specific marker gets taken, it is immediately obvious to anyone walking by that something is missing. There's zero guessing involved. The standard is entirely visual and totally self-explanatory. In a physical environment, standardizing means establishing strict rules using color codes and symbols so anyone can identify materials instantly. But virtually, standardizing looks like creating strict maintenance routines. Things like setting up automated Outlook email archiving rules so your inbox doesn't slowly degrade back into chaos. It's all about building systems that maintain the order automatically. Now for the final S, which builds us to sustain. The source material makes it clear that sustaining allows us to actually fulfill and improve upon the standards we just set. It requires adhering to these rules every single day. To prevent backsliding, which is so easy to do, organizations have to perform periodic audits to check the health of the workspace. Plus, utilizing efficient stock management processes like Kanban cards or automatic resetting systems ensures you always maintain the exact right amount of materials. It is an ongoing, continuous process of daily discipline. Finally, Section 6, Kaizen, continuous improvement. Let's tie this whole shebang back to its ultimate overarching purpose. The 5S principles are absolutely foundational to lean manufacturing. You simply cannot optimize a process if the basic workplace isn't organized first. And this leads us directly to Kaizen, which translates to change plus better, continuous improvement. By implementing 5S, reducing waste, optimizing space, and increasing safety, an organization isn't just making things look pretty. They are actively preparing the organization for disruption. They're building a resilient baseline that allows workers to be more committed and efficient, constantly improving productivity day after day. So we have covered the entire 5S framework, from sorting out the clutter to sustaining an environment of true continuous improvement. It is a remarkably effective system. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought based on what we've learned today. Knowing exactly how much time is wasted searching for things, which environment, your physical desk or your digital desktop, are you going to apply the sort step to first today? Grab a red tag or go create that sorting folder right now and take your very first step towards operational excellence.
Thank you for watching Luvitex Engineering. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep inspiring the future of manufacturing together.